You were going to tell me who it was before we went on air, and I said, don't save it for the podcast. But I thought, aside from Ricky Steamboat and Tito Santana, I interviewed Tito as well, and the connection between these two is that Tito's first name in the wrestling business was Richard Blood, which was Ricky Steamboat's real name. So that's a bit of trivia if you didn't know it. Were there any other major wrestling names that always remained a babyface, never a bad guy?
Oh, Bruno Sammartino.
Hmm?
He never turned bad guy. And it would have been a mistake if he had, because he was the top babyface in the old WWF. And if he'd have turned bad guy, oh, that would have wrecked their business. He was over so much, they cried. I mean, he was Italian, and he appealed to, and that's in the Northeast. A lot of Italians, they came and watched him. But if he'd have turned, it was almost like he was turning against the country, and they'd have probably never come back to wrestling again. And you don't have to be a brain scientist to understand. You can't turn the guy to where the people dislike him. You would hurt your own business, and you would hurt him. Another one was Carlos Colon in Puerto Rico. Never turned bad guy, ever, ever, ever. And there's probably been a few more, but some of them, even though they were bad guys, when they turned good guy, they were over like a son of a bitch. People just loved them. And then they'd go back, and some people could do that. Bruno couldn't. I don't think Carlos could. Because I think Carlos would have trouble explaining it on the street. On the street in Puerto Rico, everybody, they can just walk right up to you. And for him to explain that, he'd have had trouble doing that.
Without getting knifed.
Well, he wouldn't have got knifed, but, he could probably. But see, some guys don't want to be bad guys. They just don't want to be that. They want to be the good guy that everybody likes. And some bad guys don't want to be good guys. And the best heel that I've seen coming along right now is that guy from AEW at MJF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a heat magnet. Oh, you want to slap him. And and to his defense, I don't know him. I've never met him, but I hear he's that way all day long, even on the street. And to be a good heel, like Ric Flair, let's say, he was Ric Flair 24 hours a day. And Randy Savage. Randy Savage was the Macho Man 24 hours a day. When he woke up, oh, yeah. Then he went to breakfast, to the gym, or whatever. He was Macho Man all day long. And Randy Savage apparently died. I mean, when Macho Man was born, Randy Savage kind of died. It was the Macho Man from then on out.